Hey everybody, it's Richard at WWRC. Got something new today. 20-ounce smart water bottle, pre-made. WWRC.com. Has Viton fuel line, ceramic filter clunk, 3.2 millimeter polypropylene fuel inlet and vent line. Notice the vent line stops right there. Doesn't protrude inside. These are all pre-sealed, pre-tested. The cap has got a shrink tube on it. They work very well. 20 ounces. So today's setup we're looking at is a 100 cc setup, and there are many ways to do that. Here is one way. This customer has requested a miracle switch with the fuel inlet in the middle. We have an A123 2300 with a 20 gauge silicone universal power lead going to the switch, and then out it goes to the receiver. Second battery, same thing, 20 gauge silicone wire, universal JR, goes into the switch, out to the battery. Now this other wire, out to the receiver. This other wire in the receiver is an RC optically isolated kill switch. On this kill switch you'll see there's 3 wires. The one with red, white, black that's long goes into your receiver, plugs into the channel that you want to kill or turn on and off your ignition. A lot of people will use a gear switch channel. Once you do that, go into the endpoints and make sure that your endpoints are opened all the way out, so that when the switch is turned on, it's 100% on, and off is 100% off. For this, we have coming out of the optically isolated switch is a red plug that intercepts your battery power, and outgoing red plug to the ignition. Now these batteries all have the 3-pin heavy-duty balance taps. They're 10 amp capable, made by WWRC. Here we have a 12-inch balance tap extender. This is plugged in. Let me show you when it's unplugged. Basically, it mounts in the side of your fuselage. Comes with the faceplate and the screws. You cut a 3/8 wide by 1/4 inch tall hole and mount this so that you can access the balance tap directly on your battery. Works great, particularly on the CellPro chargers, which balance charge only. So over here we have the ignition battery with a balance extender as well. We'll pull that out and set it aside. And what is this guy plugged in? This is a power lead that plugs into your fuselage port and into the CellPro charger. We also make them for other brands. So let's see if we can get this plugged in. This charger is set for auto start. It says press to verify on A123. Yes, it is charging. Press for more info. It is charging 2300, 89% full. So this is what you get with the balance tap extender, the ability to plug your charger right into the side of your airplane and balance charge your A123. So that's just a little something for today. Optical isolated kill switch has an LED light that comes with a mounting plug to give you an indication when your ignition is powered through the optically isolated kill switch. This kill switch, if you lose power from the battery, will default to off. If you go into your fail-safe settings on your radio and tell it that if you lose the channel to switch off, you're covered by radio and battery, so that if you have a failure, the engine shuts off instead of the plane flying away. So here we are back with the charger. It's full. You toggle the switch to see the different readings. We just put 6 milliamps in there. And that's it. Richard WWRC with a nice 2300 battery setup with an 1100 for the ignition. This particular customer is getting 1100 for ignition that can tolerate the voltage. Otherwise, I would have recommended the voltage reducer, which we make. It brings the voltage down to the lower levels of other brand ignitions, for example, RC Excel. That's all I got for today. We're in the shop. See you at the field.